where's the camera? Hello, welcome to this episode of Cardinal Film Fights. I'm your host, judge, and moderator, Mark Rollins. Today we have three fighters who have antlers because we found a rare species of deer people, and they were and we couldn't pass that up. I mean, this is television, folks. But no, today is our holiday episode, so we will have a holiday-themed question, which we will get to shortly. But first, let's have our fighters introduce themselves. They're going to give their name, their year, and a fun fact about themselves. So we'll start on this side, and we'll go across.
Hi, I'm Nick Evans, president and director
Oh,
nice. Of Cardinal Film Fights.
Wow.
I'm a senior telecommunications major, and a fun fact, I met the singer named Stan Bush at a convention, and he sang the main song in the Transformers 1985 movie. I don't know if that's really a fact, but it's different.
the least known Bush brother.
I wish he was related. That would have been cool.
Hi, my name is Kimberly Holbrook. I'm a junior animation major, and a fun fact about me is for the longest time, I thought the saying bless you was blush you.
Blush? Like,
Like blush on your cheeks.
oh, like
Blush
blush
you.
you.
Blush you.
So, like, if people sneezed, you went up with, like, a little pancake, and they're like, just slap them in the cheeks, which probably made them sneeze again because of the powder. Vicious cycle.
My name is Cole Callahan. I am a senior telecommunications major. And a fun fact about me is that I am scuba certified.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
From Ball
scuba
State?
dooba doo.
Yeah, from Ball State, yep.
You got your, wait, isn't that a minor?
Yeah, you can do it as a minor, but I mean, one class isn't a minor.
Wait, they really just hand out certifications
No,
to any bum
no.
who wants to go scuba diving?
No, I had to go to class and go scuba diving every class.
Like in, like, the pool?
Yes, in the pool.
Oh, wow.
That's different.
And then we went and took our certification test. There's a rock quarry on Jackson Street, which is weird, but yeah. And it was like 25 degrees when I took my test. I could see like 3 feet away.
Oh, my God.
No,
So
thank
have you, like, scubaed anywhere since then?
No,
Oh, that's a
no, I
shame.
haven't.
Dreams.
I'm afraid of fish, so
You know, fish are...
That's a more interesting fact.
that's
I'm
why.
afraid of
That's why I
fish.
did the scuba things because I was afraid of fish.
You wanted power.
I was
over
afraid of
fish.
water.
Wanted to go
Water I
out
can't
and
see in.
punch
I like to be able to see in water.
Amen to that.
I
So
get that.
yeah, that's where we're at.
Awesome. So this is actually our scuba episode.
This is
Ditching
true.
the holiday thing. Yeah.
Cardinal
This is
scuba
true.
fights.
Cardinal
That's
scuba.
scuba fights.
So
That'd be cool.
this week's question, as I'm sure you would want to know, I will get to in a second. But first, let's go over the format for any new viewers out there. We're going to start off with a 1-minute introduction in which our fighters introduce what they chose and why they chose it. Then we go into a 5-minute forum in which they tear each other's arguments down, build themselves up. There's crying, there's blood, there's tears. It's the holidays, you know. And then we finish up with a 30-second conclusion in which all the fighters take what they've said, wrap it up in a nice little bow, give it to me, I judge it, and then I hand out first, second, and third place. So without any further ado, let's get going. Today's question is, what is the best original Christmas song from a Christmas special? So for introductions, we're going to start with Kim, then go Nick, and finish up with Cole.
So for my Christmas song, I chose the Miser Brothers song, which originally came from The Year Without a Santa Claus in 1974. And typically this isn't thought of as initially Christmassy, but they both sing about how you have a white Christmas and a green Christmas, which collaborates with a lot of the different experiences that people have throughout the world. And it just highlights this conflict within this movie, and it's so catchy, and the fact that you get to hear it again, so once for each brother, is one thing that seems to tie the whole movie together. And because of that, you have this whole array of sounds and logic and all this tonality that brings it together in a way that makes you want to snap your fingers and tap to the beat, because you want to root for these brothers. You want to pick a side. You want to see which one will win. And I think that's what makes it really special as a Christmas song.
All right. Next up.
Okay, so my choice was Silver and Gold from the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer Christmas special. What makes this song unique is that it's truly a classic Christmas song. Despite being written for the special, Burl Ives, in his deep melodic voice, really kind of delivers this song and makes it his own, which makes sense because he wrote it. And what's unique about this as the best original song from a Christmas special is that it has a life outside of its special. It is on Burl Ives' Christmas album. It is also on the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer album. You hear it on the radio. And that's just, and the tune, it automatically you think, oh, this is Christmas. You don't have to wait for somebody to say, oh, I think it's a green Christmas or a white Christmas. No, the first tone, the first note, it's automatically like, ah, yes, this is Christmas.
And you say it just like a Victorian British gentleman. Ah, yes, this is Christmas.
'Tis the holidays.
'Tis the holidays. Oh, yes, oh boy.
'Tis the holidays, Governor.
And we'll finish up with Cole.
The song of my choice is Christmas Time Is Here from Charlie Brown Christmas. This song is an absolute banger, and my reasoning for that is that this is a song of unity. Think of how many things that go on within the movie, how many bad things go on, how much drama there is. It's like little kid drama, it happens. And then they all come together for this banger of a song. It's absolutely nuts. You hear them sing, it's so melodic. And there's this little man shredding on the piano, and there's a musical that this is the main song of. I mean, it's obviously Charlie Brown the musical, Christmas the musical, but there's a musical and this is the main song, and I was actually the guy that played the piano.
You were Schroeder?
Yeah, Schroeder.
Didn't mean to take away from your time.
No, you're okay. But I think this is the most iconic song that there is out there.
Man. All right. Well, we got some good choices out there, so let's get straight into our 5-minute forum.
My problem with your choice of Christmas Time Is Here is that it absolutely is a beautiful piece. I won't deny that. But it's not even the most iconic song in the special. The most iconic song in the special is Linus and Lucy, the classic piano piece where there's no vocals. It's literally just that da 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 da, and like. You hear, and that that is one that has a life outside of its special because it's become the theme song of the Peanuts.
I wouldn't say that.
Like you didn't pick your most you didn't pick the best song.
I wouldn't say Christmas Time Is Here is not utilized outside of its own special.
I'm not necessarily saying that, but like, it's not the best one. It's not even the best original song from its special.
Doesn't mean it's not better than yours.
Oh.
That was a nice clap. So let me
Indeed it
clap
was.
back here. Mine was written by the man who's been nicknamed Mr. Christmas.
Okay.
Burl Ives is the iconic vocalist of Christmas music, and Silver and Gold is probably his second or third most recognized song outside of Holly Jolly Christmas and his version of Rudolph, but I couldn't choose those because they aren't original to the special.
So what are you?
And you're saying that
What are your
the
thoughts,
other
Kim?
song,
What are my thoughts?
the
What are
other
your
s-
thoughts, Kim? Get in there.
Get in this. Oh,
This is
God.
important. Hold on. So you were saying that my song was not the most important in my
I'm not saying it's
movie, but or iconic. Yet you're saying Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is not above yours.
I couldn't pick Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer because
Yeah, but
it's not
I couldn't
original.
pick 'em.
Your
mean,
song,
I
all of
could
your
pick it. I
songs
could pick
are
that.
original, and you chose not to choose
see,
the
your
most
song-
recognizable.
Your song also isn't in any way really related to Christmas. It's
Nick,
just
what's it
about,
called? What's the song called?
Silver and Gold.
It's
My-
just
my
about
song.
the
What's my
material.
song?
Christmas
Piano.
Time Is Here.
What's the one with the piano of Linus?
Linus and Lucy.
Okay.
The Miser Brothers Christmas song is
It's a detraction from all the
It's-
typical jingle bells and all the
Yeah, but
things
that-
that come with a typical Christmas song.
It's
It's,
ja-
original. It's upbeat. It's pumpy. It's something that you don't
It's a
hear
good
a
song.
lot, and it's something that a lot of people
But see,
listen
you just
to.
said you don't hear it a lot. That's the thing. You don't hear it outside of Miser
But when
Brothers
you hear
Christmas.
it, you immediately think
of
Christmas
Miser Brothers.
movies.
No, you immediately think of those creepy ass ice and fire
who
puppets
come from Christmas movies.
who come from a Christmas movie and a Christmas movie, a shitty live action
they
special,
were so
and a shitty
good that they ended
stop
up
motion.
getting their own movie
And it was
centered
crap.
around those two characters.
And it
you
was
can
crap.
argue that it was crap, but at the same time,
I'm not arguing; it's a fact.
Oh, really? Are you sure
Yes.
about that? If
They
it
hate
was,
it.
otherwise it wouldn't have been made. They saw potential in those characters.
they saw potential to make money, but that's detracting from the
Well, you
point.
can
It's a
say
great
that
movie.
about
It's a
anything.
great movie. It's a great
The-
movie,
How many
but not the
times
best
has
song.
Rudolph been made?
Rudolph's been made.
Exactly.
Oh God, I think I can think of 2 times, and that's the puppets, and then that's the animated movie starring Whoopi Goldberg. But
Why is that?
we're getting away from the point, which is Christmas, the best original Christmas song. Miser Brothers, the Miser Brothers theme song, it's not really embedded into pop culture in the same way that even Christmas Time Is Here, I would say, is more culturally relevant than a Miser Brothers Christmas, simply because of the fact of its replayability. Christmas Time Is Here, I will admit I have heard it on the radio, just like I've heard Silver and Gold on the radio. Miser Brothers Christmas, the only occasion I can remember hearing it outside of the specials themselves is, what's the shitty Batman movie starring George Clooney?
Batman and Robin. It was in that.
Yeah, it was in Snow Miser's song was in that with the really
But
shitty
see,
Arnold Schwarzenegger
being
vocals.
original doesn't exactly mean that you're going to be replayed over and over.
But if you're
But I
if you're
think that
arguing,
shows how popular it is.
yeah,
and-
if you're arguing for the best original also would require it to be at least slightly popular outside of its special.
I would
and
agree with that. I would agree with
And
that.
yours isn't. It's
Yeah.
the butt of a joke in a really shitty Batman movie. I mean, where does that put that in pop culture? It's a joke in a shitty Batman movie, which is a bigger joke of itself.
Well, your
So-
song is just about 2 minerals that are mined in a
Tinsel,
quarry, so
tinsel and decorations. I mean, we have silver and gold on this Christmas tree, and I just referenced a lyric. I am ashamed of myself, but we're out of time.
I'm ashamed of you too.
That's my job to say. We're out of time. I'm watching you, Evans. Okay, so we'll go to our 30-second conclusions. We're going to start with Cole, then go Nick, and finish up with Kim.
As mentioned before, Christmas Time Is Here is an absolutely beautiful song. It's very melodic. It is a song of unity, of kids coming together and making the best out of their Christmas. And I don't think you can find another song like that.
All right.
Silver and Gold is the best original song, not only from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer Christmas special, but also from Burl Ives's Christmas Library, which is quite extensive. And my problem with Christmas Time Is Here is that, like I've said, it's not the best or most prevalent song in its own special, and Miser Brothers Christmas is stuck to its special or shitty Batman movies.
And we'll finish up with Kim.
in defense of the Miser Brothers, I think that it's important to realize that popularity can be something that works with your special to make it an original song, but at the same time, it's those little niche songs that come out of these movies that you think of whenever you hear them and you immediately connect it back to the holiday. And it's something that's a really different take on Christmas with this upbeat tune.
Any facts to check, Vaughn?
Just one thing. Nick said that it is a fact that The Year Without
I was
Santa
hoping
Claus
you caught. I was
is
hoping you
No,
crap.
not Year Without a Santa Claus. Miser Brothers Christmas, different movie.
Different movie.
Yeah, there was a really crappy like fake stop motion movie.
It's real stop motion.
Is it real stop motion? I thought it was
is.
CG'd.
No,
Well, you're the animation major, so you would know.
So it's a separate. It's separate from.
it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you
Goodbye.
Yeah. I figured I'd stop you before you messed up.
Can you
no, not
Google?
a dig. Not a dig.
Can you
Is Nick
Google
spicy?
that?
Docking
See
points.
if that is crap though. Has the jury come out on?
It's pretty mixed, actually.
Is it?
It's got a 6.3 on IMDb, a 2 out of 5 on Common Sense Media, but on TV.com it has an 8 out of 10.
Whoa.
So
That sounds like
I don't know.
crap. But
Yeah.
They
So,
10's out of my expectation.
Is it crap?
We'll let you decide.
That's another debate.
Yes.
But in terms of my verdict, I'm going to give first place to Cole.
boom.
Second place to...
Taking your time there.
Yeah, I really am. I'm glad you noticed that. I want to talk about that.
Okay, Ryan.
No, second place to Nick. Third place to Kim. Cole, I'm giving you first place because I think yours really is the song that really envelops this season of Christmas. Even though it may not be the most iconic, Nick's words of, I don't even know if you used iconic. Prevalent, yeah, of Blind Salute. It's definitely, when I hear the two songs, I think of your song more as Christmas, Linus and Lucy more as Charlie Brown franchise in general. And I believe it is just kind of the most emblematic of the Christmas season. Nick, I agree that Silver and Gold is a great song. I don't think it's the most emblematic of Christmas, though.
That's
and
fair.
since the question was best original Christmas song from a Christmas special, I took it to mean that the best song that emblemizes Christmas in its special.
That's fair.
Kim, I'm afraid I have to give you third place just because yours didn't quite meet the bars of those two on either of those categories.
okay, it
I
might be
agree
above.
that Miser Brothers song is a great song from I enjoy the Miser Brothers Christmas, but it just doesn't come to me as the most emblematic of Christmas in it, or the most culturally prevalent.
You'll get there.
She
I'll
really
be
likes this
converted.
movie.
Join us. It's a cult. All right.
It is kind of a cult, honestly.
All right. So, to recap, first place Cole, second place Nick, third place Kim. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Cardinal Film Fights. As always, well, actually not as always, stay tuned for a later announcement. But for this time, I am your host, judge, and moderator, Mark Rollins. Please enjoy the rest of your holiday season with whomever you want. Whomever. Yeah, Vaughn. Should I be using whomever at this point? I'm saying please enjoy the rest of your holiday season with whomever.
Yes.
With whomever. Thank you, Vaughn. With whomever you wish. I'm Mark Rollins. Have a great evening.